Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's the world's most dangerous podcast.
Dope Dealers Podcast.
You know what it is. It's your man, Jamal Doman, at Jamal Doman, JamalDoman.
At Tobe Hixx, TOBEHIXX.
Check us out on Instagram, Twitter, Dope Dealers Podcast. That's Dope Dealers with an S. Dope Dealers Podcast, at Dope Dealers Podcast on Instagram and Twitter. Episode 72.
Yeah, man.
That's a great year because I was born in 1972.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
okay. All right.
man.
Well, shout out to the troops, the Army, Navy,
absolutely.
Air Force, Marines, the Coast Guard, the National Guard, the Bloods, and the Crips.
Yeah, exactly. You know how it go down. It's
Yeah,
going
man.
down dope independent music. Did you like that, Toby?
Yeah, that shit kind of got me in the... That shit kind of sent a tingle through my body.
Yeah, that was my homegirl, man. Lisa Yaro. Lisa Yaro, the Nigerian princess.
That's that pre-fucking music. You know, when you know you're going to fuck that night, you just play that early, like 2 hours later you fucking. That ain't the fucking music. That's the pre-fucking music.
That's called Relate. That's her new one. She wrote that, man. That's actually her first, I think this is her first song, man. I've known this young lady. She's doing big things, man, and, you know, she's a songwriter. I've known her for a few years, man.
Okay.
Lisa Yaro, and that comes out streaming July 8th. July 8th on AWOL Distribution. You can get that. It's called Relate. It's going down. You know how we do, ladies and gentlemen. Dope independent music. If you have independent music, just send it to us, and we will play it. It's just that easy. If you just send it to us, we will play it. We will open and close the show out with it and shout you out. That's how we do it, man. So shout out to Lisa Yaro and everybody over there at AWOL Distribution. Tobe Hixx, what's happening, man? It's going down.
Oh, man, I'm just glad to be here. And before we get started and enjoy ourselves and have a great time, we got a special guest in here tonight, one of our close friends. Let's rest in peace to Anaheim Angels pitcher Tyler Skaggs.
Oh, yes. Rest in peace. Yes.
Looks like he died of natural causes at age
27.
27.
Just young, man. Just
yeah,
young.
that's fucked up.
We got
Shout out to his wife, Carly.
We got a dope show for us. Got one of the homies in the house, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Bay Area representative. We're going to bring him out in a minute.
Still crying after the Warriors
Yeah,
and KD
we're going to talk all about that, man. We got a lot of fun
They say,
stuff.
I think his uncle operated on KD.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, shit.
Well, I know Thompson, Klay Thompson, couldn't remember his name. He just got his ACL surgery today.
Yeah.
Was it true that he held off because he was shooting Space Jam? I heard I saw some online. I wasn't sure if it was some bullshit.
I don't know
Maybe
if he was
with
shooting. I know
guests.
he was on the set of it, so I don't know if he was actually shooting. I mean,
They said that's why. Because I'm like, why did he
plus,
wait so
how's he
long to
gonna
get
do
ACL?
anything? Yeah, how's he gonna do anything during the movie? Like, what the fuck was he
But
doing?
I guess probably he can enlighten us a little bit more on that. He may know something about that, man. What's up, Toby? Here, you good, man? Everything been good?
Man.
You were what was you saying? Well, I'm sorry. Did I cut you off? Was you?
No, I wasn't saying shit.
It's
I'm just, caught up in this free agency frenzy.
Yeah.
Just, this shit, man, it's amazing how basketball done turned into like 24/7.
I know.
I ain't gonna bullshit you. I woke up in the middle of the night the other night, like 4 a.m. I
Who
grabbed
signed?
my phone. I was like, shit, I'm still trying. I'm
Yeah.
still get the Kawhi sign.
Yeah. Let's. You
Know
know what?
that weird motherfucker. He might sign on the 4th of July at his family's barbecue.
Hey, you know what, man?
God damn, I think I'll go to the Lakers right now. Fuck it.
You know what? In that case, you know what? We're gonna talk about NBA free agents. So let's bring our guests on because I know he know a lot about that too, and I'm sure he got some opinions about that. Let's bring him right in, man.
Yeah, man. I met this guy years back and and he was living up north then. He was like, man, I'm getting down there to LA. I'm coming. A lot of motherfuckers say that and they never end up
they
here.
still ain't make it yet.
They still ain't made it, but this nigga made it. We happy here. And it's a special week for him, so we're going to talk about all that shit. Hey, coming to the Dope Dealers Podcast, y'all, comedian G. King, up-and-coming comedian on the rise, originally from the Bay Area, Vallejo, Mac Dre. Get stupid. I was listening to that shit earlier today.
Yeah.
To be exact, he's from Vallejo, but he's been living in L.A. for the last 4 years. Just trying to make his mark here in Hollywood like the rest of us, motherfuckers.
Exactly, man. He's been doing a good job, too.
And this week, he's making his first television debut, Friday, July 5th on Comedy Central, Kevin Hart, Hart of the City. And Unfortunately, this nigga is a Golden State Warriors fan.
Dub Nation.
Y'all
all
welcome
day,
to the
man.
Dope Dealers Podcast. G King,
G
welcome
Man, what's
King.
going on, yo? I'm glad y'all
G
got me, man.
King
Hey.
is in the place to
Let's
be.
do
You get
it.
the
Let's
bell.
do
The
it.
bell
Let's
is
do
back
it.
too,
Let's
Toby.
do it.
Yeah,
Let's do
man.
it.
G King, they've been hating on some of
They
our
be
listeners been hating on the bell, man. They don't like the bell, but
Why they don't
fuck
like
it.
the bell?
I don't know, man. The bell is here, man.
It was only
Man,
one nigga that said that.
Yeah, it was real. Yeah, that's true.
He hating on the bell.
Right about
Yeah.
that, man. But all our listeners, we appreciate all your feedback. So that's how we're gonna take it. What's up, G King, man? Welcome
Man,
to the
just
show.
chilling, man. Just
How you living? Hey, he living good, man. That nigga was in Hawaii last
Oh,
Oh
week.
man,
you was in
yeah,
Hawaii,
I was
man?
in Hawaii, bro. I just got back.
What you was doing out there?
Man, my girl family had like a little timeshare out there.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I just paid for my ticket and
Oh, they got beat out some
We-
bread
we
too.
was out there.
What island did you go to?
man, we went to the first day. We went. We got there Monday, and then we stayed there for like 3 days in Waikiki,
Waikiki.
Honolulu,
Okay.
and then we took a hopper to Kona.
Yeah, I
was
went to
there for-
So her
Yeah, I
family
went to Kona.
timeshare always work out shit cool because some people got some timeshare
Man,
No,
nightmares.
They got one. We stayed at the Hilton. It was like an apartment, bro. Like
Yeah,
like it was like
and-
a whole. They had swimming pool.
Yeah.
It was fat.
Yeah,
bro.
the girl I used to date a guy. I went to Hawaii. She took me to Hawaii. We went to Kona. She had a timeshare too.
Yeah, bro. It was legit.
Yeah, we
Hey,
we
I
went
see
there.
G making a little more money, Jamal. That
Yeah.
nigga eating good. Look like he done put on a couple pounds. That
Man,
nigga
I
eating good.
gotta get back in the gym, man.
I
Everybody
remember
was
when
like,
that nigga first got to LA, he
I
was
was-
slim and trim.
man, I was, bro. I gotta
That's
get
what that
back,
top
man.
ramen do. Now this nigga is eating
Man.
good.
I gotta-
Uh-huh.
Gotta
Hey,
get
man.
back in the gym, bro.
Uh-huh.
Gotta cut back on them carbs, man.
No doubt,
Drink-
man.
Drink more water.
So congratulations on the. So you this Friday
This
you
Friday,
make your television
July 5th.
premiere. I mean, you. How long you been doing it, Alan?
Man, I've been doing it. Matter of fact, bro, July 10th, it'll be 12 years.
Yeah, man. Just to make it. I
Wow.
remember when I
Yeah.
first made my television. It's definitely you work so hard to get it, man. Tell us what's your feeling like coming into
Man,
it?
it
Are
feel
you excited?
I feel good, but it's like we filmed it like a year ago.
Oh,
so
yeah,
it's
so
just
you like-
like now I'm like, but now I'm to the point where it's like, okay, like what's next? Like,
Yeah,
'cause
yeah,
my whole
yeah.
thing was,
Yeah.
man, I'm trying to get on TV,
Right.
trying to get this exposure, and now that
And then
I
now-
got it, so I'm like, okay, now what's
Is
next?
that long? It was that long ago?
Man, bro, we filmed it July. We actually
Wow.
filmed it
I wonder why
July
Kevin them took it
7th.
so long.
Because they said that I think Joey they filmed it sooner than they was supposed to, and so Comedy Central had no intentions. They was like, when y'all filming, we're not putting it out for you. They had
Right.
They was gonna put it out a
Yeah,
year
they
from
were like,
whatever.
y'all can
so,
film
yeah,
it
y'all
whenever.
can film it.
This one we gonna put it out.
They dang near could have. They dang near could have started auditioning in April.
Yeah.
and then, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they jumped.
Hey, when you film that shit, you told niggas, hey, I'm gonna be on TV. Niggas say, oh, this nigga ain't been on TV.
Man,
they
bro.
thought you was lying, especially niggas in Vallejo.
Man, they thought I was lying.
Them
They was
niggas
like,
thought you was
man,
lying up there
I
in the hood.
started losing my confidence. Like I ain't posting this for a minute.
Hey, I remember one time, I don't know what I was doing, but one time I was up in Vallejo, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I had some people up there, so I literally realized I was in Vallejo hanging
Mm-hmm.
out with these folks. So I remember back then I hit DC Urban up.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, DC, man, I'm in your town, bro. I think I was asking him about something. I said,
Mm-hmm.
I'm in your town, man, bro. And that nigga said, be careful, homie. I was like, God damn. He said he was dead serious. That nigga was like, be careful, my nigga.
Probably the area you was in.
Yeah, I
mean, you
told
know,
him where I was
yeah.
at, but
Yeah.
it was like, damn, I'm from the hood. I go anywhere. I never
mean-
trip. But it's just funny. It was just funny how he said, "Be careful." That shit was funny.
What
to
is
me.
it like where you grow up? What is Vallejo? Tell people. I've been up there, but a lot of people don't know.
Vallejo was just like any other, you know what I mean? Like
Any other
it's
hood?
good
America?
areas, and then there's areas you be like, you know, stay away from that.
What
But
area are you from?
I'm from North Vallejo. I'm from the area Mac Dre from.
Oh, what
See,
that-
where I'm from, Mac Dre, I'm from the North Vallejo, and then E40 them from the South.
Okay.
They from the hills. So when we was growing up, it was beef between North Vallejo and South Vallejo. Like you couldn't just be in North Vallejo bumping 40. Like it was
Yeah.
like they didn't for whatever reason they never got along.
Yeah.
Damn.
I don't know.
Oh, you
Yeah,
mean
they
40 and
40
Mac Dre?
Yeah,
they
it was
didn't get
beef.
along?
It was beef back in the day.
Oh wow.
Because
Wow.
Mac Dre had a song back in the day. Where he says what he said, because Mr. Flamboyant is a song that I never sang. I'm not with the click shit. I'm straight with the sick. You know what I mean? So it was like,
Oh.
he was like, you know what I mean? It was to be
Damn.
beef. But
I
I think
didn't know that.
they never did really did no
Listen.
songs together, nothing.
I'm gonna tell you a story. E40 is one nigga you don't want to fuck with. I'll tell you the
Yeah.
Source Awards story.
Oh, you was
remember
there?
they-
You was there?
Oh, you heard about?
Yeah, I heard.
They
Yeah,
had the
everybody-
Source Awards in Pasadena. This is the last one they had. They stopped it after
Yeah.
that one. So it was somehow I got up front. I think Sarah Poindexter, one of my good friends, she was a producer on it. That's how I got in. And I think Mike Elliott was also working on it. That was the year I think Monique was hosting. Anyway, E40 there with his whole crew. I knew E40, but I didn't know it was that serious. I didn't know it really went down like that. And I guess he was sitting up in the front, and I guess somebody walked up to him who he knew, but walked up to him like to start some beef, some little motherfucker. And when I tell you, they stomped him, not E40, but his crew, his goons.
Yeah.
When I tell you, that's why they ain't doing the Source Awards no more, because they stomped a mud hole that motherfucker.
Yeah.
I seen security, whose job it was to break the shit up. They ran. I see security run. I was like, that's some crazy.
People be thinking because 40, he animated and but he really a bull, like he
motherfucker
really a factor.
ass.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like don't let the fast talking and
Yeah,
little all the
Friendly
language.
shit,
I said, I don't know what he said to E40, but listen, I just remember seeing him pick the guy up, and he was bloody, and they was walking, and he was so fucked up. And that was the end of the show. The police came out. I remember Dougie Fresh was on stage. He was like trying to break it up because everybody loved Dougie. Dougie came out like, chill. And so it calmed down because people had ran. This is an award show. So imagine people running.
Motherfuckers dressed up.
Pasadena don't play that.
Yeah.
The guy came out. He said, show is over. And that was it.
And it was a wrap.
It was a wrap. That was the
Damn.
last Source
Bro,
Awards.
that's crazy. You've been in LA for a
Yeah,
while,
yeah,
bro.
I remember that. Yeah, that was that had to be
20
late
years.
90s.
20,
Yeah,
got
I'm
his
celebrating
20-year
I'm
celebration
celebrating
coming
20
up.
years.
So
yeah.
you done seen like the whole landscape, like the whole.
I watched when I came out here. The hottest nigga was Chris Tucker.
Damn.
Chris was that nigga. Like,
Yeah.
Because this one, Fat Tuesdays, Guy Tori had Fat Tuesdays.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Chocolate Sundays ain't even start yet. Spike was still doing Mondays, and Speedy was hosting Mondays.
Yeah.
Oh, so D-Ray wasn't there?
No, D-Ray wasn't there. I'm
that's
gonna tell you.
crazy.
I'm gonna
No,
tell
that's
you.
He hadn't even been in town yet.
So Chris Tucker was that nigga. Like when he was still when he was still hitting the clubs. When everybody stopped when he performed. He was still funny at that point. But Earthquake was just destroying rooms.
Yeah.
I mean, Quake
Yeah,
was
Earthquake
I
still,
mean,
yeah.
I mean, I'm talking about
that's
it was
one of my
Earthquake.
favorites all time.
it was. I mean, I'd never seen and I'm coming from. I seen niggas rock. I never seen a nigga just destroy. Anytime he got up at Fat Tuesdays, he just destroyed it. So I watched that. Guy Tori was popping. I remember when So what happened was then D-Ray and Corey Holcomb just showed up out of nowhere. One day they was just here. I was like, okay. I seen them start getting on stage, and both of them niggas was funny as shit. Corey Zoo-Man they was trying to make. They got rid of Speedy, had Corey Zoo-Man. Zoo-Man was kind of D-Ray. They had him prepped to be kind of D-Ray before D-Ray got out here, but it just, I don't know what happened. It just didn't work out. He was the host of the Improv. He went back to Atlanta. I guess things didn't happen for him, and
so
he went back to Atlanta.
you done seen cats come and go.
Then
Huh?
next thing you know,
Thousands.
D-Ray was in position. And next thing you know, then I remember early 2000s, I got a call from Philly, like, yo, man, this little nigga named Cab, Lil Cab the Bastard. He gonna come out there, man, look out for him. And
Hold on. What did y'all call him?
that was his comedy. A lot of people don't know. His comedy name was Little Cab the Bastard. That was his first name. Until Keith Robinson, he went up to New York, and Keith Robinson was like, nigga, ain't nobody hiring Lil Cab the Bastard. What is your name?
I read his book.
Yeah,
That story.
yeah. Keith Robinson said, nigga, ain't nobody hiring Lil Cab the Bastard. You're Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
I remember my homie calling me. He was
crazy.
like, yo, is this little nigga, he funny. I remember talking to him on the phone. Next thing you know, like 2001, he just showed up out here. And so I watched it. I've seen niggas come.
Come and go.
I've seen them come. I've seen some go. Yeah, I remember. I ain't gonna talk about the niggas who was hot and I don't see them no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
It happens.
Yeah, boy.
Hey, this entertainment, man. Holly, it's a cold, bro. I was nervous coming here, bro. I was like, man,
I was too.
I was just nervous the fact that like I was scared to have to come back to the Bay, like you know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
With my tail between my legs,
Oh,
I had to come
Yeah,
back.
man. Hey,
I was like,
that's funny you said that because when I originally left Nebraska, when I was 18 years old and left Nebraska going to San Diego, and I said to myself then, no matter what, I can't come back. Man, everybody back then, they was doing the same shit they do. Oh, you'll be back, this and that. Like, even to this day, if I go home for a week, nigga, you back in town? Motherfuckers just want to see your downfall, a lot of people, and that was the thing that kept me going. I said, no matter what, I don't give a fuck, nigga, if I got the gangbang, sell dope, shoot, kill, whatever, nigga, I'm not coming back.
There was no plan B for me either. I wasn't.
Man.
People were like, you coming back to Philly? Same. No.
Hey, it's something about like to get to the next level, you gotta leave home.
Yeah,
Like,
you have to.
like when I go back and I see the cats in the bay, it's like, man, like it's just I don't know. It's just something about it's more growth when you leave
And-
your comfort zone.
It's
And for
funny that you say that.
And for some reason, people just, I mean, I've only seen a few comedians my whole career that were really respected in their hometown before they might have blew up or whatever. I'm saying most of the time, people just don't respect you in your hometown. Like, I used to go home and perform, and motherfuckers who've been knowing me my whole life wouldn't show up, this and that. And I used to feel bad, and then I'd start to realize that it wasn't just me. It was every comedian's hometown was treating them like that.
Yeah.
Until a
Yeah.
motherfucker famous, and
Till
then
you-
they
till you
act like,
get on.
boy, I knew you was going to make it.
Man.
That's true. It's funny because I'm about to do a 20 years in LA Philly show, and I'm really I know my family's gonna come support me, but I'm really interested to see what Philly is. Philly gonna come out and show love. But it's funny you was just talking about like you got to leave your city. We just had a big thing in Facebook about some of the Philly comics who still in Philly was talking a little shit about comics who left, and I'm like, who? Think about it. Who?
What were they
who-
saying?
Who left the city? Everybody who left the city has been pretty much successful. Like, I mean, Kev. And what happened was because a new comic named Skeet who's been
Okay,
doing
I
this
know-
thing
I know-
about
Okay, yeah, I know
but
you're
now
talking
he's
about.
leaving, and then, it's some feelings. But I'm like, he left this. You gotta leave the city. You niggas have. Yes, some of y'all are very funny. It's some hilarious comics,
Yeah,
but y'all
it's like-
won't leave the city.
Yeah, it's funny. People everywhere.
Look, Kev went up to New York. Blackson finally left. And Blackson was still doing good when he was
He
home.
moving back to LA.
Yeah, Ski about to move to LA, and and I'm like, yeah, you have to leave the city.
Yeah.
It's cats. You may not. It's some Philly cats. Anthony Moore, Derek Gaines. They up to New York doing
Yeah,
real.
I met Derek Gaines.
Derek Gaines
yeah.
was on Tracy
Morgan,
Morgan's show,
yeah.
doing real good. He
Yeah.
left Philly, and I'm like, you niggas in Philly, y'all. Yes, you see, we left. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like it can happen. You gotta
Yeah,
leave,
you
man.
got
Yeah,
you
yeah.
got to. It started happening for me when I left. I started getting a
Yeah.
lot more opportunities.
Yeah.
I mean, that I wasn't getting, back home.
So let's talk about I know we got off track. I wanted to talk about the NBA free agency. Me and
Now, first, hey, let's finalize the championship series, like, because I want to talk about that before we get
Okay.
to free agency.
No.
Because I want to find one
G King here
motherfucker
shaking
who
his
can,
head.
yeah, because I want to find one motherfucker who can answer this question. I've been asking Golden State fans this, and no one has come up with a complete answer. It's like, man, motherfuckers are tripping off Kevin Durant leaving, but Golden State really fucked Kevin Durant, man, to let him back on that court. And like I said, I blame the coach more than anybody else because, Steve Kerr has been a champion. He know what it takes to go out there, and he know any motherfucker who's ever hooped at any level who's been any decent type of player knows that there is no motherfucking way you can step into Game 5 of a championship series. And my point is, they should have protected him from himself. Like Iguodala said, it's a lot of pressure. And the thing is that if Golden State was in the first, if KD was in the first year of a Supermax deal, would they have put him on the court then?
Nah. They'd have been like, we gotta
If they had 200,
we gotta
they
protect
knew
our
that
investment.
nigga was leaving, and they did not give a fuck about him. And then if we really think about it, why would they give a fuck about him? And not like that, but I'm just saying, look at what football teams do to motherfuckers. They know they be hurt, and they know their
Yeah.
brain is getting damaged or whatever. So basketball really don't care because they like, well, it's just a limb. It ain't like this nigga his brain gonna be fucked up because he stepped on the court. It's just a limb.
Man, when he
We trying to work this nigga now.
When
He's
he
up
came
out of
back,
here.
I was like, if he'd have just kept, you know what I'm saying, like, because he was killing, like, just shooting a jump shot and keeping it cool. But once he started trying to, I was like, dang.
No, but the thing about it is that
I thought he was really back though. I was like,
no,
okay, well,
the thing about it is that from what I've been told by a lot of people, when people went through the injury, like it was gonna pop anyway. People was like, why didn't you just shoot jumpers? But, I mean, shit. And then people were saying, well, Steve Kerr played him too long. No, he wasn't
I
supposed
agree
to
with
play
that.
at all. Because if you would have did him in 5-minute stints, his shit still would have popped. It don't
Yeah.
fucking matter. It was that it wasn't ready because that was the injury he had before. They just said it was a calf. No, that was his Achilles. The same way the year before they said Andre Iguodala got a bruise. He had a fucking broken bone.
Yeah, they let
so
him-
then people start coming with like, when you gonna be coming back? They don't know you got a broken bone or how serious it is. They think, well, you got a bruise, nigga. You could play through a bruise.
Yeah, they probably was like, probably the players were putting pressure on him, like, KD was good. You coming?
No, like Iguodala said, everybody put pressure. The team put pressure on you. The players put pressure on you. When you walk in the streets, the motherfucking fans put
But that's
pressure
what
on
your
you.
agent,
Your
your
family
team
put
is
pressure.
supposed to protect you.
I thought KD was on some, like, if he wasn't ready, like, you know what I mean? Because he was out. I mean,
I didn't think he was gonna come
when
back.
he didn't come back for the Blazers, I was like, oh, he really, you know what
No,
I'm saying?
no,
Like,
KD buckled to the pressure the way Kawhi didn't. Like San Antonio telling Kawhi, well, oh, Tony Parker had the same injury. He came back sooner. Kawhi like, I don't give a fuck, nigga, I'm hurt.
Yeah.
And that's what the KD should have done.
Yeah.
And now, with all that said and done, the dynasty is over. It's a wrap. I mean, it's a wrap so bad that y'all just went and grabbed D'Angelo Russell.
Hey.
Will this nigga shoot a video of Steph and one of his side bitches?
Man,
You think that might happen?
they
I know Aisha, like, hey, just you better not be fucking around with that D'Angelo.
They better keep their phones, you know what I'm saying? They better.
Man, why y'all let that little young man? He has grown and matured, man. Why y'all still holding him
Man.
hostage over that mistake, man?
Hey,
long as we got the core, bro. we
nigga,
still good.
that was
You don't think you think with Steph Clay and Draymond and a couple? I mean, that's the core.
Draymond. Yeah, y'all got Draymond one more year.
That's
Draymond
the-
gonna
I
be
mean,
up out of there.
That's the core.
Now,
Man,
Draymond staying.
They gonna pay him. Like his main thing was if KD would have stayed,
He
then
would've left.
he would have been. But they need him. You know what I mean? Like they
This
gonna
nigga ran Draymond. He ran KD off. Nigga,
Yeah, he ran.
they wouldn't have won those 2 championships without KD.
Yeah, okay.
They wouldn't have won
we
them
wouldn't have
joints.
won.
You're right. We
They
facts.
wouldn't have run them joints. So they didn't need him.
They did just sign. What you think about their signings? Willie Cauley-Stein. They signed.
I mean, he
him.
gonna help out.
I don't know.
They
man.
did need a big man.
And then, I mean, they talked Kevin Looney in the stand for, just a lower ball. And he could have made more money out on the
I
market.
don't know why we didn't keep Iggy, but Iggy was up there snitching.
Now, plus they know.
Yeah, I gotta watch this Breakfast
He
Club
was on the
interview.
Breakfast Club letting it loose. Like, yeah,
I heard-
Like,
Yeah, because he knew he was on the way out.
he
he
knew
said
he-
he knew he was on the
knew
way
he
out.
was
So he's
going
like,
on.
fuck it. That's why he told the truth about how they did KD.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
knew. I was like, he knows something because he was just just going in on the.
That's why he gonna come to the Lakers, because now he
Yeah, they
want to
said he
stick
gon-
it to them
They said he gonna
motherfuckers.
buy himself out and
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
already gonna go to. The
Oh
Lakers.
yeah, he's coming. He's on the way. He want to take him out.
Speaking of going to the Lakers, let's listen. If Kawhi Leonard signed with the Lakers, that's just, on my opinion, that's the same level bitch move that Kevin Durant did. I mean, I can't knock him. I mean, you do what you want to do. I mean, as a Laker, I'm not a Laker fan, but I know if I was a Laker fan, yeah, come play, yeah. But
know
I'm
what?
it's gonna leave a sour taste in my mouth.
You know
if
why it
that
ain't the
motherfucker go to
same?
LA.
You know why it ain't the same? Because Kawhi got 2 championships and 2 Finals MVPs. KD had nothing.
Oh, okay.
That's the difference,
Okay.
nigga. He's earned the right to go wherever the fuck he wants.
You're
Which
saying
is
that
facts.
you're-
Which
You
is
know,
facts.
he brought a whole
I'm not-
country a
listen,
championship.
It is facts. He does have the right to do whatever. I'm just saying, as an NBA fan, it would just leave a
No,
sour taste. in my
KD
mouth.
was a weak
You
move.
saying
'cause
that's
he-
like
hey,
too much
look,
talent on one team? Like it's just too.
Yeah, it's
no,
just like,
no.
I
Look,
mean, that's
look.
3 of the top 10 players on.
3 of the top 5
Three
players.
of the top,
in the
yeah, 3 of the top 5
Hey,
players.
hey,
People
look.
forget how dope
Plus,
Anthony Davis
The
is
Lakers,
when he
plus
healthy.
it ain't the
Yeah.
same. The Lakers didn't knock Toronto out last year. This nigga, KD went to the team with the niggas who beat him. Like, fuck no. It ain't the same. It don't even compare.
Let me tell you something. If he signed with them and they don't win next year, whoo,
Man, I'm about to let y'all have it.
woo.
Well, the only way the
all
Lakers,
them Laker fans that was on me.
I mean, you know, it would have to be a catastrophic injury for the Lakers.
Hey,
not to
just
win
how
if
we.
they signed
Hey,
him.
when I lost when KD and
I mean,
Clay,
you know-
when KD and Clay niggas was on my line, like
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, bro, y'all lost. I'm like, bro.
Well, I mean,
you know that Toronto really they beat us, but they didn't
exactly.
really beat us.
They would not have beat
Yeah.
y'all
but I'm
at
saying
all.
the only way, the only way the Lakers could lose if they had all 3 of them, if 2 of them get hurt, bro. You know that. Come on now.
You know, Anthony.
You act like somebody just gonna full-fledged beat 3 them
Okay, let's
healthy
say-
niggas.
All right, let's say that's they 3. Who's the other 2? Who fits with them? Who's the other 2 starters?
Okay, well, at that point, what I would do is that you don't fucking need, it don't matter. You can just grab, motherfucking Alex Caruso could run the point. You use one of these minimum league
You want
motherfuckers
Rondo
to
back?
start. Rondo's already been given an offer. Rondo will probably be back. But I'm saying worst case scenario, Alex Caruso could run the point, and then one of these minimum guys you're gonna bring in the mid-level exception, which they still have available. That'll be the starter, and I bring Kuz off the bench. 6-man come in, shoot the motherfucker every time you touch your hands.
Hey, the team. Hey, the team.
I would tell Kuz like, look, man,
Yeah, he's 6.
you get yourself ready to take over from Lou Williams to be the 6th man of the year for the next
he can do
5
it. He
years.
can actually do it.
Hey, you a Sixers fan?
Sixers to the
Man,
death.
y'all looking good, dog.
Yeah, I like what we did,
Y'all
man.
might, y'all might.
Yeah,
Everybody
I
saying
don't
Milwaukee, but I'm like,
No,
nigga, I think
no.
the Sixers.
I don't
gonna
like
get
how
it.
much money we gave Horford that 4th year, but I mean, it is what it is. I wish we could have signed him less. I don't even think Tobias should have got the max, but I understand why they gave it to him. I like our chances coming out.
When y'all got Lou Williams, I was like, that was a good pickup.
Yeah.
Oh.
Lou Williams?
Y'all got Lou Williams?
No, we didn't sign Lou Williams.
Man, that's what my cousin just told me.
No,
Y'all signed
no.
Lou Williams, dog.
Damn.
No,
He's still under.
No,
he's still under contract.
Oh, my cousin
Still-
told. I was like, what?
Yeah, no, not Lou Williams.
I
yeah.
thought Lou Williams was on the Sixers.
They signed Lou Gossett.
Yeah, hey, DC told me he was like, and the Lakers and the Sixers got Lou Williams. I
No,
was like,
shit.
He didn't go
I
back.
said,
You know,
God dang, are you serious? I said,
Shit,
man.
no, he's still under
I'm
contract.
like, why we didn't try to get
Now we got Jason Richardson. Richardson.
okay.
Not Jason Richardson. Josh Richardson.
Josh Richardson, yeah, from Miami.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
Hey,
we
he
got him.
a 3-and-D guy.
I'm just looking at Emmanuel Moody just signed with the Jazz. I guess he
Moutier?
Emmanuel Moody, yeah. Just signed
Jazz
with
got
the
a squad too.
The Jazz, yeah.
I don't know why them niggas running up there to Utah fucking with them white folks, man.
Man,
I'm really
yeah,
shocked at that.
That won't.
They the only niggas in Utah though.
That would be one team I'd be mad at.
I had a show a couple months ago in St. George, Utah. Nigga, it was me and one of the ladies who was worked at the venue. We the only 2 blacks I seen in Utah. Me and her. I was like, God damn, it's just me and you. She's like, yeah, baby, just me and you.
It
here.
ain't no black people in Utah.
The Jazz
It's Salt
and
Lake.
Karl Malone still
Probably
there
in
with
Salt
his
Lake.
Uncle Tom ass.
Probably Salt Lake City, yeah.
Huh?
I mean, that's probably
Just some. I performed in Salt. It's a great city to perform at.
I
But
did
yeah,
like
it
a
ain't
casino
It's
out
all
there
white
doing
folks, man.
it ain't a whole lot of us out there, man.
Yeah, it
And
just we
It's
just
cold, man. Niggas can't deal with that.
So how do we feel about KD and Kyrie going to Brooklyn?
I tell you what's gonna happen. Kyrie gonna be done ruin the whole chemistry before KD even step on the floor.
I think it was I don't know. I thought if he
They
was
got a
gonna
strong
leave us,
coach. I'm sorry.
if he was gonna leave us, I was like, I don't know. I thought he would have went to the Clippers or just some. I don't know. I just don't see.
I just can't see fucking around with. I wouldn't want to be a teammate of Kyrie.
Kyrie.
Yeah, I'm not rolling nowhere with him.
He just dipped on LeBron. I was like, was it that?
But he told LeBron he learned his lesson.
I mean, but then look how he just tore up the Celtics. He
Boston.
just tore up the motherfucking locker room,
Like,
man.
Boston was
They said
legit.
that nigga wouldn't speak to Sir. He just like walk around and wouldn't speak to nobody for 2 or 3
Kyrie
weeks. Just
he's
weird.
a different individual.
Yeah, well,
He's
nigga,
real-
why did yeah?
he's
and
kinda on
KD
the weird
different.
side.
Those gonna be him and KD gonna be like the 2 niggas. You know how you had that homeboy, y'all was cool for years, and all of a sudden you like, fucking let me be my roommate, and then you like, oh, this nigga ain't as cool as I thought.
Yeah, KD.
That's what's going.
KD just seemed like
ain't
a
gonna-
funny. He just seemed like he could be a funny.
KD
actor,
ain't
man.
gonna want to play with that nigga before he even step on the court. He gonna realize mid-season, watching that nigga and the moves Kyrie gonna make and the way he act, he gonna be like, damn, why did I do this shit?
Man, Jay-Z must have talked him into or something. I don't know. Like,
Yeah, that's what some people were saying,
yeah,
man.
I think Jay-Z was like, check this out. Man.
I mean, honestly, I would have kept D'Angelo Russell and tried to get KD. I mean, if I was Brooklyn, I would have kept Russell.
Was
I
that
mean,
a-
he's not as
was-
good
was
as
that-
Kyrie.
Was that a good pick for the? I mean, you think he gonna flow with for the Warriors, D'Angelo Russell?
Well, he's a decent player. I mean, he's
I'm
a good-
actually shocked that he went there.
I mean, especially he definitely gonna help out while
Clay gone.
While Clay gone, he's definitely gonna help out. He don't play, he ain't a great defender either, but he can shoot the ball like, you know.
Dang, two got two.
Yeah, y'all got 2
Him-
guards
him and
that
Steph
can't
can't play
guard
no
nobody. Y'all got 2 guards that can't guard
Now,
nobody.
some people were saying that the Warriors might even end up trading him. I mean,
later on.
I heard he was trade bait. Like,
Yeah, I heard. I mean, they're saying like he might be up for trade like before the trade
Well,
deadline.
I know he wanted to go to Minnesota. He was trying to go to the T-Wolves. I guess it didn't work out. So I guess it didn't
y'all
work
was-
out.
y'all was trying to get him back on the Lakers.
Oh, no, man, we can't. I mean,
I heard
can
y'all
you
was trying
imagine that nigga get in there with that goddamn phone, nigga LeBron? These niggas
Man,
got
y'all
wives.
still talking about
Niggas ain't dealing with that shit, man.
Y'all still talking about that,
Hey,
man.
that shit is like, nigga, 3 strikes, nigga. That's
Man.
like 3 felonies, nigga. One time, nigga.
Yeah.
All right, G King, we got a new game we're doing. You're the first person we do this. We're doing this new game.
Okay.
Toby don't even know, but this is called the name game.
The name game.
The name game. So your name is don't be over here looking at
bad.
it's
My bad.
cheating, man. Your name is G King, right?
Yeah.
All right, so I got 10 famous kings, whether they first name or last name is King. I got 10 famous kings, whether they first name or last name. So give me as many as you can. The clock starts
Wait, hold on. Get you as many people with the last name King. Okay.
first or last name King.
Okay.
How many niggas got their first
Hold
name
on
King,
now.
but go
I'm
ahead.
gonna start the clock because you already trying to. I'm gonna give you 2 minutes. 2 minutes, and we're starting now. Go. Let's see if you can name all 10.
Don King, Martin Luther King, Stacey King.
He's not on the
Yeah.
list.
Who else King?
That nigga wouldn't even said his own name.
G King. No. I can't think of. What's another
Come
King?
on, actors,
on,
writers.
Bernard King.
He should be on the
Stephen
list.
King. What's another King?
He ain't on the list.
Jimmy King of the Fab Five. That was easy. Coretta Scott King.
You got 3. You got 3 so far.
What's another King?
Coretta Scott ain't on there.
Coretta Scott King.
She's not on there.
Dang,
She didn't. She
Writers,
let all that cheating and fucking go on,
I
and you
said
ain't
Stephen
got her
King.
on the list.
And one, I'm gonna give you a
I
hint.
can't-
One is not a human. One is not a human. And remember, this not first name.
The Lion King.
Is this not?
Come on, nigga. You was close. I mean,
I don't
he
know,
should
bro.
have a Lion King on there.
He said he wasn't a human.
I didn't realize it was this
1
many
minute
kings.
left. 1 minute left. Come on, you got
let me
7
see,
more. I'm gonna give you one. One-
Regina King.
Yeah.
Okay.
She had to be on there.
Yeah.
Tennis player. Tennis player.
Was it Billy?
Got his ass whipped. Riots.
Oh, Rodney King. I didn't even think about. Dang, Rodney King.
Blues singer.
Tennis player. You
Oh,
didn't
BB
ask?
King. Damn.
Tennis player.
Tennis player. Come on, you get 30 seconds.
What tennis player last name King?
Used to have a show on CNN. Talk show. Old motherfucker.
I don't know.
Hey, the tennis player, she changed the world
Emperor.
for
Yeah.
tennis. She changed the
Roman
world
emperor.
for lesbian and
Not
gay
Roman
rights.
emperor. Ethiopian emperor. No,
King.
Egypt emperor.
Oh, King Arthur.
Oh, my.
King.
King Arthur.
He died young. He
I'm
died
saying
young.
King Arthur. I mean, that's
3,
I mean,
2, 1. It's over. It's over.
Billie Jean King.
Billie Jean King.
King
You don't know
Kong.
that? King Kong, motherfucker.
Hey, you know when
He said it ain't a human.
I said Lion King.
He said Lion
Well, I mean, which Lion King could have been on there. At least that wasn't just a ridiculous.
When he
answer.
said it wasn't, dang, I didn't even.
You didn't get Billie Jean King. You didn't know. You're not. She's a famous tennis player from the '70s.
She's down with. She the one who gay and lesbian
yeah,
rights.
lesbian,
She allowed a lot of that shit. She
King
beat a
Kong,
man
you
one
get,
time.
That's the one that wasn't human. And you
Nat
didn't get-
King Cole.
Oh, that wasn't on. I didn't
hey,
think of that.
that's
That
what-
probably
yeah,
would have made it.
yeah.
And former CNN talk show host Larry King.
Larry King.
And the Egyptian emperor died at 14. King Tut.
King Tut. Damn.
That was good, man.
It's something about when you put a time limit and a nigga gotta be.
Yeah.
Nigga, I was going blank. I'm
You
like,
ain't been on a time limit in so long, nigga.
That was
But
cool.
Regina King was on it.
Regina
right?
King
Okay.
was on there. Yeah, you got Regina King. You got
I
a.
didn't even think about Rodney King. Damn.
Yeah. Rodney King.
I thought
Don
Coretta Scott King would have
Shit,
been.
everybody
Martin
should.
Luther
yeah.
King. If I had to do it again, I forgot about Nat King Cole. I probably would have. He would have got somebody out here. You got Stephen King. You got that,
Yeah,
man.
Stephen King.
That's what's up, man.
Yo, G, where was the first place you ever performed at?
Man, the first place I ever performed at, you know what it is, bro? I called around. It's hella funny. I was like, man, I'm gonna just call up a comedy club and find out. I called the Sacramento Punchline, and I called up there, and I was like, they was like, yeah, we got an open mic, and then it was like packed in there, bro. And I just signed my name, and dude called me on there. That was the first time I ever did it, like first time.
I mean, what made
Sacramento.
what made you call? Like what?
I just.
What was your pattern of thinking beforehand?
You know what, bro? This what happened. Like I always, my cousin had a stack of Def Comedy Jam tapes,
Okay.
and I was on restriction.
The OV.
So I couldn't go nowhere. So I'm just watching hella Def Jams. I'm just watching, and I'm like, this when I was like 17. It crossed my mind like, I think I could do that. Like I don't know. It was just like, man, I think I could.
You couldn't go nowhere at 17.
I mean, I didn't have no car. Like my mom, I was like 16. My mom, my grades was bad. She was like, you ain't taking a car or something. You know what I mean? Like,
what would you say your favorite Def Comedy Jam set was that you remember watching?
Who really made you say I want to do this?
It was probably Chris Tucker. That one.
He did a couple. Which one?
I'm talking about the one when
first one.
The one when he was like, stop teasing Tito. Or not that one. The other one. No. When he was like, when
his mom. He robbed his mom.
Yeah. That one. Or he was like, I'm coming.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah, his voice, as soon as he came out, I said, "What's up, man?" It's like he caught you.
Him. And I remember just Def Jam. I remember watching, and I remember like I was going to hella comedy clubs. Like they just had opened up Pepper Bellies, and we would like I was like my cousin. I was like, man, let's go to the comedy club. Like I was going. I remember we went to go see Corey Holcomb before I even started. And then one time we went to a comedy show in Sacramento, and I went to go watch Mike Epps. And as I'm watching the crowd, I'm looking at everybody laughing. And it just hit me. I'm supposed to do stand up. Like it just hit me. Like watching Mike Epps. Like I seen it's crazy, bro. I was like, I'm supposed to be doing stand up. And then from there on,
how old was you at this time?
I was like 25.
And what was you doing?
I was going to college.
At 25?
Yeah, I was going to college.
Yeah, you needed to do something else.
Bro, I was going to college.
You started late.
Were you getting your master's?
Look at now. I was going to college, right? No. I was done by then. But I was working I was a manager at UPS.
Oh, okay.
At the Oakland airport. I was doing that. Yeah. I was cool, making cool money, and then I started. I quit that job because I was working night. It was like it was twilight, so I would have to be at work at like 6, and I didn't get off till like 10. I was like, I need something where I could do stand up. That ain't gonna work.
Yeah.
So I quit my job, and my cousin got me.
You was only working part time, nigga. Go ahead.
Nah, but it was part time. But I was on salary though.
Yeah,
it was
Go ahead.
But so then my cousin got me a job at AT&T. And I had worked there for a year. And
at the store?
I was working I was doing tech support for
okay.
like people that had problems getting connected to the internet. They'd call me and I'd be like, oh, you okay, do this. And so I had got laid off. And then this was like right when Obama got in. So I got when I got laid off, I got that unemployment for like 2.5 years. So that whole 2.5 years, I'm just hitting the stages, bro. I'm just first 2 years, and I kind of got good. Like where I was able to just focus in on that, and I was getting little pay gigs and working here and there. But I just really been doing stand up ever since then, bro.
That's what's up.
Like little side jobs here and there, but it's just mainly been that.
Yeah, that's a true case of setback became a setup.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, bro.
Hey, so the dope story of the week is this video of this brother being pulled over by the cops. I think this was Florida.
Oh.
So what I'm gonna do is, you guys have both seen it. I'm gonna play it for our listeners, and we just gonna break it down because this is crazy. But you know, somebody was wrong in here, and it's not who you normally think it was. And so let's play it. So the video starts out, and people, we're going to post the video on our Instagram page so you can check it out. The video starts out, the brother's pulled over. The cop tells him he's pulled over because he had tinted windows. So the cop is at the driver's seat door window. He's talking, leaning over, and the brother's in the car. So let's play it now, man.
Can you do me a favor and just shut the car off for me? What happened, sir? Huh? Well, I smell marijuana, and you don't have a card, so I'm not. Listen. I'm not concerned with some personal use stuff, man. It doesn't even warrant my time. Would you mind shutting the car off, please? Huh? I'm smoking a black wine. I understand. Just shut the car off for me, please. Okay? All right. 2513, somehow. Step them up, please. It's no big deal. I mean, I'm not.
You gonna tell me from a license to marijuana, bro?
Listen. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. I'm telling you right now. Stop! Put it in park. Put your hands up. Let me know you're just trying to take off with me. Step them up now. Sir, I'm telling you. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your your hands up.
Tell him to put his hands
I swear to God. Push your hands up. You put it in park. Sir.
Yeah. So they actually caught the guy a few hours later. I don't know if they actually caught him a few hours later. So he's been arrested for attempted murder of a police officer.
Yeah.
So that's some serious shit. This is, which to me, basically he dragged the cop. Like it's, it's funny. I agree with this. I think I saw a comment.
Oh my God!
I think that motherfucker had some bricks in the car, or he had some guns in the car. He had something where he wanted to get rid of, get rid of. That's why they found him a couple hours later. He got rid of this shit. But because all this for just some weed, a weed ticket. That's all. And the cop told him, "Listen, I don't really give a shit about." The cop said it ain't really no big thing, and the dude just tripped. But I want to hear your opinion about it, man.
Oh man, this is
That's
blasphemy.
the first cop that wasn't
asshole.
the trigger. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm surprised he didn't shoot him.
I'm
like,
surprised. Yeah.
I mean, if he would have shot him, I'd have been like, I mean, it's one of them like
I'm really surprised.
All the other
made
ones, it was like, dang, like he, what I'm saying, your
yeah.
hands up. But he was like, he wasn't. You know what I mean?
The young guy was just on one. I mean, was he high or?
And that nigga wasn't that young. You keep saying young. That nigga looked like he was in his 30s.
What you?
He wasn't no 22 or nothing where he just panicked and drove off. That nigga was old enough to know. And the cop was trying to be patient with him.
Yeah, he was like,
But this is all blasphemy because, man, I don't give a fuck. Nigga, how we find this one video and we talk about it on the Dope Dealer podcast when the police right. Nigga, I don't want to ever talk about when the police right. I don't give a fuck.
We have a lot of cops who listen to it. Shout out to the police community. We don't have no issue
ain't no issue
with the cops. We have an issue with bad cops.
Hey,
That's
but no, you missed my point. I said I don't want to talk about when they right. I didn't say I want to talk about when they wrong. I don't want to talk about the motherfuckers at all.
hey, but in that situation, the cop, like, if I got put over by that cop, like, he seemed like I wouldn't feel threatened. Like, I'd be like, here you go, bro.
Yeah, I was smoking. I would have told that.
Like,
I was smoking weed. Man.
Yeah, like he didn't seem like he was like, like a dirty, or he was, you know what I mean? Like, he didn't seem like he was.
Yeah,
he was doing a regular, like, hey man, just give me put the car in park, bro. And then you put it in drive, and hey. So
it's just this dumbass. I mean, now you got attempted murder charge. It's on video.
He tripped out on that one. He tripped out. There ain't no shit I would have done, but
that's why I'm trying to think that he must have had some shit in the car that he freaked out and just.
But
decided,
whatever he had in the car ain't gonna get him as much time as this attempted murder on the
That's
police.
what I was thinking.
I mean, fuck what you got in the car. I'd rather get caught with some cocaine than get caught trying to kill a cop.
Man.
This is this was Orlando.
And
so
a white
Florida.
cop. Woo! In Florida?
Oh, shit.
Oh man, that's the wrong place for Florida.
Oh yeah, man.
Florida and Texas. That's the wrong.
That nigga, Dwayne Wade's son will be married to a man by the time this motherfucker get out down there in Florida.
Hey, you see, he had comment on little D Wade had comment on Lil Nas. He was like, man, basically like, we all for you. We all.
Yeah, he got to say that. What he gonna say? We against you and my son gay?
Man, that's crazy. His son came out.
I mean, but shit. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, it's like, it's fucked up though, because if he went online and said, man, this kind of upsets me. I wish my son would think about this longer, wait till he get a little older. If he said that, everybody would bash him. Oh, man, how you going to talk about your son like that? And then the fact he says, you know what, I condone it. I just want him to be happy. I still love him. That's my boy. Yeah. I just want him to be him.
Can you do me a favor and just shut the car off for me?
Go ahead.
Do me a favor and shut that police shit off.
It's kind of like a Magic situation, huh? Like he still.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm sorry, I lost track. Y'all was talking about D Wade's son. Something happened. What happened?
No, ain't nothing happened. I'm saying his youngest son is gay.
Yeah. What is the big deal? Why
no. I said D Wade is in a fucked up situation because if he would have said he didn't condone it, people would have bashed him, and then he said he condoned it, people bashed him. So he was really in a no-win situation. Yeah. Now the Magic Johnson thing, boy, whoo. It's so funny you mentioned that because I seen about a month ago, it was his son EJ's birthday. And Magic put a picture of him on Instagram. He was like, I'm so proud of my son, blah, blah, blah. and his son just towering up. I seen his son. I guess what make Magic's son, like, it just looks so crazy because he's so tall and big.
Man.
I seen that nigga in Hollywood one night, man.
For real?
And that nigga had an outfit made of feathers on. Like,
Hey,
feathers.
listen, if you're going to be gay, go big, man.
Yeah, man. He got a little ass white boyfriend. At this time, he had a short little white boyfriend. His big ass. That nigga. Hey, you know, if the Lakers don't get Kawhi, we should see what EJ doing. That nigga at least we give him the league minimum.
You ain't right, man.
That's crazy.
You ain't right, man. How do we get from this situation to Dwayne Wade's son? I don't understand.
I just
how
brought up.
Oh, because I said
had
by the
me-
time the nigga get out who drugged the police, Dwayne Wade's son will be married to a man.
Yeah. And I had mentioned about.
That's how we got there. He
the-
11 now, so about 20, he be 31. This nigga get out.
Hey, that's kind of young to know you gay though, huh? 11. I mean, you still.
But hey,
No,
he's gay. Though.
No.
If I was the dad, I'd be like, let's try some pussy real quick, and then at least you know what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah,
let me see, you know. Like,
Hey, no, everybody act like that, but man, no.
right,
That's why it's
son,
like,
hold on.
unfortunately, that's why I believe, you know, like, I believe people are born gay, because I never, you know, my grandpa, I would never forget, you know, a kid that went to my church. I might have told this story, but that was a different episode. I don't know, and everybody listen to every episode. But what happened was, there was a kid that went to my church. I was about 10 years old, and he was about 8 years old. And this was at the time where people were very negative when it came to gay and lesbians, and they would say, you know, harsh words. I remember my grandfather saying about the kid at church, he said, that boy gonna be a punk.
Yeah.
That boy's a punk.
Yeah.
And he was like, damn. And then fast forward, I'll never forget this shit, G. I'm out here in LA. I go to Wendy's. I go to Wendy's on Sunset Boulevard one day, like lunchtime. And I go in there and it's packed, and I look and I see my childhood friend. His name was Tyrone. I see Tyrone in there, and Tyrone's gay. I ain't seen him since we left Omaha, since I was a child, since I was about a teenager. And he was out here. And he was at Wendy's with his boyfriend. He had a white boyfriend, and I was like, my grandfather was right. That boy was. He did.
That's funny
He
that
ended up being gay.
your granddad used to say that. My granddad used to be like, that boy got a little sugar in his tank.
Oh,
Yeah, my grandfather said that's the
Yeah, he
old
was a
school
big-
sugar and
that boy
tank.
got a
Sugar in
little-
the
boy
tank.
got a little
Punk.
sugar in his
They,
tank.
they would say punk back then.
little sweet, sweetness.
Yeah, that boy got a little sugar in his tank.
We talked about this before. I think I said the same story after you told me. You said that story about I was dating a girl and her nephew. He's grown now, but he's gay. And she told me. She said, as you knew it as a little boy. So she watched him grow up. She said you could see it at 3, 4.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
then, I don't know why people don't believe that you're born like that. If she knew it from 3, 4, 5, then that means he was born like that. He didn't decide to be gay at 3.
So So G King, let's check you out live in action, man. Let's see what it's all
I
about,
always
man.
cringe when I watch myself. Like,
Yeah, we're gonna check out this joke live. Obviously, you're gonna see more of them this Friday.
Comedy
on
Central, July
Comedy
5th.
Central, yeah. So check
Heart
'em
of the
out.
City.
Check them right now. This how to tell if your girlfriend is cheating. G King, here you go.
Want to come out to the show now, man. It'd be hard to get, man. I'm glad y'all excited, man. My family, they all want to come out to the show now, man. It'd be hard to get people out to the shows, man. People always want to hook up. Like my cousin Brandon always want to hook up. Every show. How much is the tickets? I'm like, $10. He like, It's like pulling teeth. Like he like a drug dealer, so I got something like a drug deal. I gotta trick him. He like, call the club, see what's up on the hookup. He called back, I'm like, bro, that's that they do 2 for $20. He was like, all right, I can do that. My brother Dame, I got a brother, Dame, he a fake thug. This how I knew my brother was a fake thug, right? My brother went to jail for 3 days, right? And had the nerve to write a letter home. By the time he got home, me and him read the letter together. I got a friend of mine, man. He getting cheated on, but he ain't getting none of the hints. He called me the other day. He said, hey, he was like, hey, bro, can you Uber on the motorcycle? I I was like, why you asking? He was like, nah, man. He's like, me and my girl got in an argument, right? She was like, I'm finna catch an Uber. He said, I looked out the window and she rolled off on the motorcycle with another girl on the back. I was like, man, I don't know, bro. I was like, maybe she ordered Uber Eats. I don't. Y'all see that? Hey. Started losing my hair, man. I hated the fact that I went bald, man. I hated the fact that I lost my hair, man. Because when you lose your hair, that's all you can do. Is just be bald. I was trying to hold on. I was that dude going to the barbershop. Hey, man, can y'all just line me up right here, man? My friend was helping me out, man. He was a barber. He put me on this spray-on hairline stuff, right? Sprayed me up, man. I went to a Christmas party. Dancing, I'm having a good time. I got my fresh hairline, sweating. Someone told me to go to the bathroom and check myself out, man. Go to the bathroom, I'm looking, man, the ink coming all down my face. Ain't nobody tell me nothing. I'm in there looking like Batman. Somebody told me I look like a Raider fan at a tailgate party. Got a grandfather that just turned 105 years old, man. 105. Like, it's exciting having a man in my family that's 105 years old because, like, every year it's a celebration. Like, you know what I mean? My granddad turned 99. We was all excited. We was like, yeah, granddad, you 99. Keep living, granddad. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? Turned 99. We had a big old party. We had this big old hall, spent all this money. Like, he kept going. He turned 100, 101, 102. I was like, hold on, granddad. I was like, did God forget about you? I said, man, you done had enough birthdays, man. Putting all this pressure on us every year. He's like, so what you give me this year, grandson? I said, I'm about to get you a tombstone. I said, I'm going to Costco and get one of them Kirkland caskets. My granddad just keep living, man. One year when he turned 104, we took him to Seven Flags, right? Took him down the roller coaster and everything, you know. And when he got off, he was like walking, he was like, y'all tried to kill me.
There it go right there. There it go. G King.
Hey.
Yo,
It's going down.
I cringe every time I watch myself, bro.
Did you say y'all took your grandpa to
I
Seven
meant to say
Flags?
Six Flags.
Nigga, that's the funniest shit ever. This nigga said 7 Flags. Oh, man.
Was it? I thought
He
it was.
said 7
I
Flags.
meant to say Six Flags.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I thought maybe in Oakland they had 7 flags. I
I
didn't
meant
know.
to say Six Flags. Everybody was commenting on. They was like, "Did that nigga say Seven Flags?"
I'll tell you, they always.
That's
Well, they found one thing.
Yeah,
they comment on all
I was
that
looking
shit.
on the comment. I'm like, damn, I meant to say six. I just got him. You know, at the time, I'm like 6, 7.
Hey, listen, Adam Hunter did the Tonight Show, and his button, he fucked up his buttons. Like, did I tell you, you remember Adam Hunter did the
I
Tonight Show?
remember he did Tonight
He
Show.
had a
I didn't
sh-
notice
And
it.
he messed up his button. Like, it was all like.
And everybody
And
was on
everybody, he said that's all everybody talk about. His buttons was fucked up on his shirt.
Yeah, nigga, you button your shirt up. Bro.
Wrong. How you do that on Tonight Show?
Yeah, that's something you'll be like, man, hold on.
Hey, man,
Yeah.
you know,
I cringe though
think,
every time
you know,
I watch myself, bro. I'm like,
I think we gotta create a new segment, man, for the podcast. And well, this should be the first. Crazy shit white people do.
Let's do it.
This right here is I come across this story where obviously you know he's white. Man who likely ate a gecko on a dare dies of salmonella 10 days later.
Oh, good for him.
He basically rotted from the inside out.
Good. I love it. Good for him.
This happened in Sydney, Australia, man. This motherfucker ate a gecko on a dare.
I think I heard some about this.
I mean, man, come on, man. How do you, how drunk do you got to be to eat a gecko? Like, nigga, hey, nigga, I bet you won't eat this gecko.
bet you I will.
See, that shit it ain't even no geckos in the hood or around the nowhere. I mean, he ate a gecko and died.
Salmonella.
Good for him. Yeah,
Dang, that's a way to go out.
Yeah, that's a hell of a way to go out, man.
Yeah, they said he rotted from the inside out. So
Hey.
they said it was very painful.
Damn.
Man.
Shit. Now I'm kind of, first time I didn't feel sorry for him. Now I'm kind of like, damn.
Y'all feel
Yeah,
kind of bad.
Yeah, I feel, a little bit bad.
Yeah, shit.
Man, he's supposed to still be living, bro.
No.
Like,
Shout out to David Dow, 34, of Sydney, Australia, who decided that motherfucker took Truth or Dare to a whole nother level.
Man, I ain't eating no gecko, bro. Like, you know.
Crazy shit white people have done.
Yeah,
A new
there
segment. They're going to start. We're going to have more shit coming
we
with
got,
that.
We got more of that. G King, how would you explain your comedy style?
Man, I don't. Somebody asked me that. Just kind of like, probably got like a laid back style. I'm just in the pocket. Like, I don't do a lot of act outs or a lot of, just kind of like in the pocket and just.
In what pocket?
I mean, just just chill.
You gotta break that down. Motherfuckers listening around, they don't know what in the pocket means.
When I'm in the pocket, that mean I'm just like there, like just telling my jokes. I ain't doing hecka moving around.
Like a quarterback in the pocket?
Yeah, like I'm in the pocket.
Okay.
I'm just chilling. Like, hey, I ain't doing.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah,
doing
that's
act
how
outs.
I can't do all that.
I can't be doing all that.
I couldn't even do all that shit when
see-
I was a younger
You
comic.
see, I was sweating and I wasn't even doing it.
I couldn't even do that shit. I couldn't even do nothing when I was a younger comic. I wasn't doing that. I stand straight there. I remember Jamal used to have a bit where this nigga would jump on a chair.
Yeah, you remember
He would
that?
use his belt and he would
Yeah.
swing that motherfucker like 30 times. Nigga,
Yeah.
by the
I
end
did
of
that
his
on Comic
set,
View.
by the end of his set, that nigga was in a full
Yeah,
sweat, tired as a
The
motherfucker.
good old days, right? I can't do that
That
shit.
nigga was breathing like he was smoking Newports. I was like,
Well-
man, why are you doing all this
The
shit?
joke was because it was a big, it was
Yeah.
a big ender. The joke was about how in the scary movies, like the monster is never, or the villain is never dead. Like you have seen it where they kill him and then they turn their back and
he keep coming back.
and
Yeah.
he wake up and you think he dead. I said, if I'm in the motherfucking movie, I'm gonna make sure that motherfucker's dead. So I act out this scene while I'm stabbing the motherfucker, and ain't enough. I take a chainsaw.
Yeah.
I start whipping. I take off my belt. I jump up. I get on the bench stand and come off the top rope.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you know, I was fucking up my knees doing
Yeah,
that.
I
So I got
remember,
some,
nigga.
I got some knee pads.
That
I
nigga
still
had-
got it.
Hey,
Hey, hold on.
yeah,
I had
That
knee
nigga was
pads.
committed, nigga.
yeah.
I went and bought some knee pads. I
Yeah.
still got the motherfuckers.
Hey, but hold on, G. Hey, the funniest shit,
hella funny, dog.
blood. One night, this nigga forgot his knee
dude.
pad,
Yeah, yeah.
and that nigga jumped. That nigga couldn't walk after the show. This nigga couldn't walk after the show.
I
This
forgot.
nigga was limping like, damn.
he had
I was like, nigga, what's wrong, nigga? And see, I didn't know how long. Nigga, I've been this nigga 20 years. Nigga, knowing this nigga didn't tell me he had on knee pads, so he was looking comfortable when he was doing it.
You used to put them underneath your pants.
I used to put 'em
Yeah,
underneath
he
my
wear.
pants. Yeah,
And that nigga forgot him one night. Fuck this shit up.
Yeah, I haven't did that joke, but I did it on
I
Comic
remember
View.
niggas used to ask him to do that bit at the
Yeah,
club. I was
yeah,
like,
people
nigga,
love
don't
it,
have-
yeah.
This nigga gonna fuck
But
his
it
knees
was a
up.
whole lot. But I did it on Comic View. They played it a lot. The season that Kevin Hart hosted, they played
It's
that.
funny, bro. I like
They played
when
that
I
bit.
moved to LA. It was like you was one of the ones I remember seeing. Like
Yeah, yeah.
you, because I watched Comic View and
Yeah.
you'd be like, you know, I was like,
Yeah, yeah.
when I seen you and then Toby, it's crazy. Like man.
You remember you met me at Caps?
Yeah, but I'm saying
in
I seen you on
Brentwood,
TV
yeah,
though.
yeah.
Nah, I didn't meet you at Caps, bro.
Yes, you did.
I
that
met
was
you-
that was the first time we
Nah, I met you in Fresno. I did a show with Feather
before
years ago.
Caps.
Yeah, before Caps. That's
Oh,
when I
okay.
first met you.
Feather just called me
That
up.
was about
he
100,000
called me up.
months ago.
Feather called me on a Sunday around 2, talking about, can you do a show out here in Bakersfield? I'm
Tonight.
like, nigga, tonight?
Yeah,
you
he
called me
called-
at 2?
Hey, yeah, I told him I couldn't do it.
Oh, Feather, if you don't stop it, man. Shout out to Feather,
yeah,
man.
that's
I
my
love
bro.
Feather. That nigga,
Shout out.
boy.
We did a show in it was like a restaurant or something. That's the first time I met you.
Feathers
Wow.
has some classic
no.
spots, man. I mean,
I-
just some of my best times have kind of been up there
Was I
with
Feather?
Feather.
I did a Feather gig, and I met this little hood rat at the show.
Yeah, that's his gigs is
Yeah,
famous
a
for hood rat.
rat. And she came back to the hotel with me, and she wasn't, but it was just something to do. And I just remember the other comics, because our rooms was like next to each other. And I remember she showed up. I was actually shocked that she showed up. I was like, she had a nice ass on. I was like, I'm going to just smash it. And I had to walk her past all the other comics. I remember Cosmo still fuck with me to this day. He was like, every time he see me, he's like, man, where that monkey you had in Fresno that night?
hey, but I thought you were gonna say the niggas heard you snoring after you.
Oh,
fucked.
no. No, we wasn't in the same room.
Hey,
I had
but
my
look,
own.
no, I said after. I'm talking about through the walls, nigga.
Oh,
I
shit.
know you went in. Hey, but look, Yeah. Because you have had some. Yeah. Jamal, he don't give a fuck, nigga.
Yeah,
Like, nigga,
listen.
Hey,
She had a nice
nigga,
ass. And that shit,
any bitch with a big old ass, you like this nigga don't like his profile don't fit the type of bitches he
listen,
will fuck
I
with.
fucked it. And me and her
Back in the
actually
day.
hung out a lot. Like, she came to L.A. a couple times, spent a couple weekends with me. Like, we fucked with each
Oh
other for a while.
God damn! You
Yeah,
you brought the bitch down here to LA.
She was actually, listen, she wasn't the cutest, but she had, her pussy was good.
Yeah.
Dick suck was crazy. She had a nice ass on her. She lives in Vegas now. She live in
This
Vegas
nigga,
now.
hey, this nigga.
I still keep in touch with her.
Hey, you know how you got that homie that you just be like,
Yeah,
you don't even look at the bitches he fuck with no more. You just like, okay,
But you gotta have
that's
somebody
this
like
nigga.
that. My partner like that.
He used to like
Cause
them-
he always distracted. You know what I'm saying? The other.
Jamal was like them
but
big
don't get
booty
it twisted,
bitches.
G King.
gotta distract
Don't get it twisted, motherfucker. I fuck some dimes too. Don't get it.
that
He
nigga-
trying to make it seem
No,
like you just.
no.
no.
They not,
Toby trying to make it seem like you just see what the Gila monsters
listen,
like.
I hit some dimes. I hit some
And he hit
some
some-
nines, some eights, some sevens, some six. I don't go no
and
lower
and
than
some pesos.
no. I don't
That
go
nigga
no
done
lower
hit
than
some
4.
pesos.
I go about 4 or 5.
4
I
or
don't go
5,
no
yeah.
lower than that, man.
4 or 5. That's some late nights for you.
Yeah,
like,
I don't.
But
I don't-
then, see, I can see a regular nigga who smoke weed and drink late night. This nigga do that shit sober.
hey man, listen,
He
man.
fuck them bitches sober.
Hey, we're gonna do something called the Dope 7 that we do.
Oh shit!
And actually, I changed my.
Oh, now we're gonna change the subject. Okay,
no.
see how you did that shit, Paul? He changed that
Because
quick.
I want to, because I know we don't have too much time left.
Yes, we
no,
do.
everybody, listen.
Yes, we do.
My people know. Listen, yes, I hit a couple pennies with a hole in it, a couple bent nickels. But don't act like I ain't got. I fuck some dimes too. Don't act like nigga. You know what I mean?
man.
Shout out to all my friends out there. I love you all. Listen, beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
And
That's
if you
what
got
it
a big ass, he will be holding no matter what the fuck else
got-
is going on.
Ma, you got kids?
I just had a daughter.
Oh, okay.
Just had a daughter. 2 months.
Okay.
So listen, we're gonna do the this called the Dope 7. I'm gonna ask you 7 questions. Just tell me what. And it's I had changed my hard drive and they erased all my shit from my old hard drive. So I don't have the questions, but I kind of remember what they are. Some of them what they are. So Dope 7. There's no time limit on this.
Oh, okay.
GK. You
I
have
was like,
fun,
man, I started focusing.
Like you was taking a school test. This nigga got
All right,
serious.
Yeah,
huh?
I was like, man,
Let's
let me-
do it, man. Greatest rapper to come from the Bay Area.
Mac Dre.
Mac Dre. There you go, man.
I just got to give it to him out of respect.
Yeah, no.
What if you lived on the other side of town? Would you say E40?
Nah, I like E40, but
Well, I know we love. I mean, I love E40,
I
but
love
like, if you lived on the other side of town, would it just be?
it probably because it's
That's why we say Pac. We never say Biggie. Plus, I mean,
I like Pac, but man, Biggie was dope.
yeah, he was dope, but I mean,
I want to say lyric wise, Biggie was
yeah,
I think a
yeah,
better.
Yeah, big, yeah.
But
no,
Pac
man,
was
stop that
No,
shit.
no.
I think
come on, Toby.
Stop that.
Pac body of work.
Biggie was
Yeah,
a
the body.
far more superior
Yeah,
lyricist
Biggie-
than
Biggie was-
Tupac. But Tupac, don't get me wrong. I don't understand how
Yeah.
Are you my?
Bruh. I mean,
Tupac. Biggie was much more complex MC than Tupac. But Tupac, I felt what he was saying. I mean, he you know, I don't take nothing
Yeah.
from him, but just
Come on,
Biggie was just
man.
more.
I mean,
Man,
that's
I
that
gotta
West
go-
Coast.
I gotta go.
Yeah,
I gotta
yeah,
go with
West
Pac.
Coast is,
I gotta go with Pac, but like bar for like Biggie was like.
Yeah, come on, man.
he-
Your
come
reign,
on, man. Come
your
on,
reign
man.
on the top was short like leprechauns, because
Yeah,
I
come
cross
on.
so-called willies, thugs, and rapper dons.
Come on,
Get in that ass quick, fast like Ramadan. It's the rap phenomenon, Don Dada.
Yeah, come on.
You got to call me Francis MH. Come on, man. All right, so
You
Mark.
gotta- he's supposed to come back with a Pac.
Yeah, he ain't got nothing.
He wasn't come
That's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. Shit, that's the comeback. Nigga, that's
All right.
the comeback.
Oh, man.
All right, Martin or Fresh Prince?
Martin.
Okay.
Yeah.
Favorite episode, Martin? You got one favorite episode?
Man, my favorite one is probably when they was on vacation. That rat kept coming
Oh,
back.
that-
and he was in-
Yo, you're like the
yeah.
second
Bruh,
guest who
was
said
me.
that was
Bruh,
their
I be
favorite
cracking
episode.
up, dog. Or the one.
Yeah.
That one or the one when he was kung
Where he
fu.
got beat up by Thomas Hearns?
When
That
he was
shit
kung
was
fu.
crazy.
Yeah, that when he was Kung Fu Jones, he kept playing on the piano. Like,
Yeah,
he got
yeah.
whipped
Oh,
and he
yeah.
just-
You know his Kung Fu Jones partner, the one who always need my money. That's Kenny Wack. That's my homie.
Oh,
man.
okay. Yeah, I seen him at the Ha before.
Yeah, he's all he
Yeah.
works for Earthquake. All right, if you could have any superpower, what would it be?
Superpower would be to disappear.
Yeah. When the bills do, motherfuckers
Okay.
just disappear.
All right, that'd be decent. All right, All right, if you were in the Olympics, what sport would it be? If you were an Olympian, what sport would it
Summer
be?
or winter, it don't
Yes,
matter.
It don't matter. Yeah.
Man, I mean, I would want to be a 100-meter.
Yeah, yeah, that's
You
That's
can
what
be
every-
any. You can be whatever.
I mean, that's what I would want to be. Though. I just want to do my little
Fastest
sprint.
man in the world,
that would be fun. Yeah.
Hey, have y'all been watching that? It's something where there's athletes are running, like running 100
Oh boy,
meters.
won $1 million.
Who won it?
Marquise Goodwin.
Okay, yeah, I saw a little bit of it. It was something of gold, like a
Yeah.
pot of gold or something like that.
I was watching. I did some audience work for the show. LeBron producing called The $1 Million Mile. You seen that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that show pretty good. Man, niggas doing hella stuff.
All right, so what we got? We got so if you were the last person on Earth, it could be you and any woman alive. Who would it be? You
Celebrity
you
woman.
anybody?
Yeah.
It could be be
Gotta
Keisha
be
from
somebody we know.
East Oakland that he been trying to fuck for years. You know what I
Man,
mean?
who would it be?
Just you and her, y'all the last person. You guys are gonna make mankind go continue.
Man, it's probably just a little Instagram chick. I mean,
Yeah, hey man, listen, all right. Which one?
What's
you
her
know,
name?
it's a chick named Lolo.
Lolo. I gotta look
She
her
light
up.
skinned, green eyes. She bad.
Lola, that's
some Lolo.
Lolo. Okay,
Lolo.
shout out to Lolo.
Low.
Fine in the mud.
I ain't never seen her on
Shout
there.
out to Lolo, man. Last time you bombed on stage.
Last time I bombed on stage, I was doing. I was at the Touch It class in Sacramento.
Oh man, I bombed there one time.
Is that the
too.
Thursday night one?
Nah,
No,
the
Sunday night.
And I remember I was doing good, right? And then the mic went out, and then it kind of threw me off.
Yeah.
And then when they got the mic back, like it was just heck of distractions. And then when I came back, they just
Was
wasn't.
it a long period of time before they got it right? Or
Kind of like,
a
yeah,
couple
like
minutes?
it was like, okay, you know what I mean? They fixed it after, you know what I mean? And then I went back and it was just like, dang, they just.
I don't know. That ain't
mean-
a real bomb.
I mean,
bomb.
but it was like, nigga, I was like, damn, these niggas, they were just laughing and then.
Well, yeah, because shit got fucked up.
But,
I did, you know, I the one thing about the Touch It class though, that motherfucker's a great room because if they love you, they love you. It's like San Manuel used to be the casino. It's similar to that.
Yeah.
But one night I bombed that motherfucker, but
I
was up there.
Man, Toby, I ain't never seen you.
I was up there, and when I tell you the night I bombed, you're gonna be like, shit. I mean, whenever we bomb, it's still our fault. But Dre had me booked on a Super Bowl Sunday because I was just up north.
Oh, okay.
And so motherfuckers, they had the game at the club.
Oh, yeah.
So people had
It's
watched
hard
the
to do a
whole.
show.
They had been drinking all day.
You can't do no show.
And
yeah.
so by the time the game was over, and then they tried to do the show,
Yeah, you
motherfuckers
can't.
were loaded,
Yeah,
bro.
you can't do that, man.
And yeah, but so I don't know, you know, that's a bomb, but I might get a little off on that. A little credit for that.
I
When
mean,
it
that's
wasn't a
Super Bowl
bomb.
Sunday, man. But,
Yeah, it was Super Bowl Sunday.
All right, last question. So you're a hip hop fan? You consider yourself a
Yeah,
hip
I
hop
could-
fan?
yeah.
Favorite member of Wu-Tang Clan? Last question. Favorite member of
probably,
Wu-Tang
you
Clan?
know, I gotta go with meth.
You meth? Okay.
I like meth.
I'm Ghostface guy. I'm a Ghostface.
I fool with meth. I like meth. Get that.
I was watching
The
meth on a
Showtime. You watch the
BET.
Showtime thing?
Oh yeah, that was great,
Man,
man.
that was a dope.
That was real good.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang Clan had a documentary
Yeah,
on
yeah.
Showtime. It was real good, man. Go to show you.
It's sad how they all like just fell apart. Like,
Yeah.
When the business came in, it was like all that Wu-Tang and
Yeah.
togetherness. They was like, nah, nigga, we
It's 8. You know, it's hard.
don't want
8
RZA doing our
motherfuckers.
beats no more, nigga. Like,
Yeah, can you imagine? It's hard for 3 niggas to get along.
Yeah,
Let's know
8
that man.
motherfuckers, and it was funny how RZA didn't want Old Dirty to.
He didn't want
go.
ODB to leave.
He
He
didn't
was
want
like-
him to leave, man. That was crazy, man.
That's sad how he ended up. You know.
Definitely, man. Man, well, listen, man, we had a great time with you, man. We
Yeah,
appreciate
I had
you.
fun, bro.
Yeah, what you got coming up? How can they find you, and what you got coming up?
I got
Hey, to give a little in depth on Friday and what's gonna take place.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
totally explain what Friday is.
Is it a
the show.
competition or?
No, it's
that
not a
a-
competition.
Kevin's
basically,
Heart of the City.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basically,
Explain
what
it.
it is Kevin Hart. Basically, he's giving a platform to comedians that that don't have. He went out to 7 different states,
Okay.
7 different cities, and had it was like about 30, 40 comedians each city. Do an audition, and they picked 3.
So
out
this
of them.
episode is considered Oakland,
Yeah,
correct?
and one of the criteria is that to be on the show is you can't have done stand up on TV.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's
Yeah,
why I
so
didn't. That's why I couldn't do
and
it.
I'm
when
glad, and I'm so glad because I was thirsty when I first moved to LA, bro. I'm trying to audition, and man, why I didn't get that? But it all worked out. You know what I mean?
Worked out,
Because
yeah.
if I would have got one of them
Yeah.
whack credits or something,
Yeah.
it would have eliminated me out. So it kind of worked out. So Yeah, so he picked the 3.
Who else was on the show with you?
It's this guy from Oakland named Mario Hodge, and this white guy that's funny, Cody Woods.
Okay.
So it's me, yeah. And then they on our episode we come on at 11, Oakland, and then San Diego comes on at 11:30.
Oh, okay.
So AD, you know AD McCoy?
Yeah,
He
AD.
on the San Diego one.
AD is
yeah,
on there,
he on
yeah.
the San Diego one, yeah.
AD is on some kind of reality show.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it's about his daughter and his I guess his baby mama, ex-wife or something like that. He was married to a white woman.
Yeah.
He got a beautiful daughter. Beautiful.
Yeah.
He got 2 of them.
Yeah.
But I guess it's about the mother who she's too close to the daughter and something like that.
Trying to be their homegirl.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think.
And AD, that's his family, so he's on there too. Like he be cussing out the mom because he mad about. I texted him one time. I said, "Nigga, I'm watching you on TV." He just texted me back like the laughing emoji.
Yeah.
Yes, I don't
That's
know
crazy.
the name of the shit. I was just flipping. It was on. I think it's on VH1 or Bravo. One
Oh,
of
for
them
real?
channels, yeah.
Oh, snap. That's what's up.
Yeah. So
That's a
that
good
yes.
look.
Oh,
Shit.
so okay, cool. So this Friday,
So this Friday, I'm representing this dope because I'm going to be able to represent the Bay Area, you know, and probably everywhere I go, people be like, "Oh, you was on Oakland," so it's kind of cool that I can be the face of, you know, when people think of Bay Area, they like, "Oh, Kevin Hart, Heart of the City." So I'm representing Oakland, but it's crazy that everybody gonna think I'm from Oakland, but
Yeah.
you know, I'm from Vallejo. But
Because how far is Vallejo actually from Oakland? How many miles?
like 25, it's like 25 minutes.
Okay, that
Yeah,
ain't too
it's
bad.
like it's like probably like from the Valley to Inglewood, that or a little
Okay.
bit, probably even the Valley to Long Beach or something like that. Yeah.
remember the Fat Cat Club we used to do?
Yeah.
Modesto?
Yeah.
Oh, you did the Fat Cat?
Yeah,
yeah. I
I
remember
used
the
to
Fat
love
Cat.
the
Man,
Fat
the Fat
Cat.
Cat. Ah,
Used
you
to
took it
love
back, bro.
that.
I used to
Yeah.
fuck a lot of
Hey.
bitches at the
Hey,
Fat
the
Cat.
Fat Cat
boy.
used to be popping. That little green room in the back. Yeah,
That
the
was
Fat
my.
Cat, man.
I had a great time. I remember one time, man.
Modesto, Homo, Manny Maldonado.
Yeah.
I remember I was so my money was so I used to drive a Chevy Malibu, and I remember I had to drive up there.
Old
as soon as
school?
I got on the road, Chevy Malibu,
Dry
90
time.
something.
It wasn't old school.
Yeah, it was
dry
one, yeah.
time.
Oh, I thought it was.
dry
Oh, okay,
time.
I thought it
joint.
was. He said,
I'm going up there, my engine light
Green and
come
white
on.
plates.
But I'm like, I need that money. I prayed all the way up there. I got up to Modesto. I parked it. I ain't driving for the whole weekend because you do Friday and Saturday.
Yeah, right there.
Sunday morning, headed back home. I just prayed again and said, just make it back to LA, and it made it back to LA.
Hey, we all have been there.
Yo,
Bro, I done took a gig. My license was suspended, nigga. Tags bad. I'm like, man, I gotta get this.
Hey man, look man, hey, I rode around. Nobody. Hey,
real talk.
Like,
I
man,
remember
gotta
one
get this
stretch
money.
during my comedy career. One stretch, I didn't have no license for like 6 years and nobody knew.
Shit.
I was just rolling.
Yeah, me too,
Hold
bro.
on, look.
Me
Hold on, look. Hey, look. Hold on, look. My baby mama, my kid's mother didn't even know. She didn't. My daughter's mother, she didn't know that I didn't have no license. They had took my license for back child support, and I'm going through all this shit. It was at least 5 years. So you picture now, I'm doing gigs every night. I'm rolling all around LA. I remember it would be times, it'd be me and my ex and then the girls in the back, and she would be like, "Speed up! Why you driving so slow? Let's go." And I wanted to say, "Bitch, I ain't got no license. I'm going to speed limit. You just don't know." Like to this day, I never told her I didn't have no license.
Hilarious.
Hey, people
For
don't
like
know.
years, I didn't have no license.
People don't know the
nigga.
suspended drivers be the best drivers. Man, 'cause
Exactly.
You had to
bro,
be.
when I was suspended, I'm driving the speed limit.
Hey,
ain't
you
no-
know what? I was fortunate. I never got pulled over and got a ticket during the whole time when my shit was suspended. I was very fortunate. But for years, I didn't have no license.
Hey,
Nigga.
you
And
know-
I'm talking about I'm out in the streets every night.
Like, you know what's funny? You know who made me like? I was with my cousin. I was like, man, my license suspended. He was like, nigga, we too old to be having our license suspended. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
and I thought
that's
about
true.
it. I was like, you right.
That
bro.
is
like,
true.
why am I like? Let me just go.
Why
pay
was
the-
your shit
why-
suspended?
Some tickets that I didn't
Oh,
like.
see, that's-
It was like I had like $1,200, and it's like, you know, when you get money, you be like, man, I don't want to spend on the. I
Oh,
don't
you
want to
was
kill.
tripping then. Yeah,
I don't wanna
that's
spend
a-
on no
That's
ticket.
a whole nother thing. I couldn't fix my shit at the time. You,
But,
yeah,
but,
yeah.
listen,
like
this
when
rough.
you hustling at 1,200, you like every time you get some money, you like, man, I don't want to put this on no ticket.
I just had somebody. It's rough out there. I had one family member just called me up to ask me to cash app them $10.
Damn.
True story.
What they gonna do with that? You can't even get a
Cash
meal.
app them $10. Some about their bank account. They was over, so they want to make sure. I
Okay,
sent
so
them
then they
$20
don't
just
they don't
for him.
even okay if that's why when you at least ask for 50 so you have a little bit in there.
Maybe they knew I wasn't gonna give him 50. They figured I asked for 10, he give me 20. You know what I mean?
This nigga gave him 20,
I
he gave him
said,
$1 for every year he's
it's-
been in LA away
it's
from
rough.
him.
I said, damn, motherfucker, cash app
like,
you for
for
what?
$10.
For
Hey, but if it wasn't no
$10.
such thing as Cash App, how would you have got it? Nigga, it would
been
have cost you
asked.
$10 to Western Union
Hey,
to
man, he
$10.
would've been-
I gotta tell my dad, man. I'm trying to get that nigga to get Cash App. Like
Yeah,
when I
I
need
hate the
money,
old
I'm like,
motherfuckers.
Pops, he like, man, I'm finna go to the bank. I'm like, nigga, he like, the bank closed. I can't. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm like, hey, we need to.
Yeah, the old people, they don't know nothing about
They don't want to
get
fool with that
fucking
Cash App, bro. I'm like,
Hey,
man,
because
get
they just feel like their money just flying, going
like,
across,
man.
you know, the internet. It's like they can see their money going on the internet.
And them bookers still giving check. I'm like, bro, hey, y'all gotta go cash. I'm like, bro, it's Cash App, Venmo, like.
No, yeah. Where can they find you at, man? Where can they?
Man, you can find me on my Instagram handle is G King Comic.
G King.
G King and then comic, and then Facebook is comedian Giovanni King. They made me put my whole name.
Yeah, spell it out for people.
Comedian Giovanni Giovanni.
Facebook don't play that.
And
They
then King. Yeah, bro, I had comedian G Space King, and they was like, they had me send my ID. They was like, we need to know you.
Because you could be some type of, you could be using a fake name. You could be a pervert.
Bro,
you could be, that could be a way you could be trying to.
They locked me out for hella long. I was trying to fight it like, man, I just ain't logging into Facebook. And then after a while, I kept, dang, they ain't let me in. They kept warning me though, like, hey, you have to send your identification. So I just kept like, every
Just
time they
'cause
do
you
it,
under-
I would just be like,
Yeah, man, they
I
gotta
would
make
exit out
sure-
like, whatever, and then go on to
Because
Facebook.
what
and
if
then
he
one
was
time
going
it's-
under G King and then he was attracting young kids, but his name was something else? They can't fuck around like that.
yeah.
I know. I got a homegirl. Her name is Indian Tyler. That's actually her name, Indian Tyler. But for some reason, Facebook did not let her put Indian. She's Inda. They won't let her put Indian Tyler. She said the way they look at it, she was like, that's her real name. But she's on Facebook. You see her name is Inda. Indy. No, it's Indy. She couldn't do the AN. She just got
That's crazy,
INDI.
Nah, that's crazy. You can't use your real
It's
name.
weird how Facebook, like I remember, I don't know if y'all remember, like about, I think it was last year sometime, Jay-Z and Beyonce was at the Laugh Factory. You heard about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about
So
it.
I took the picture. Like they told not to take pictures, but I took a picture and then I posted
Are
it.
them seated?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I posted it like Beyonce and Jay-Z at the Laugh Factory. Oh, that's great. But somehow Facebook was like blocking it where I couldn't. Like I don't know if it was something where like they don't want people to know. Like
Yo.
it was weird, bro. Like I couldn't post it. Like it was like.
Yo, that's crazy. They
It was
might
weird,
have
bro.
some shit
like
that.
Cause I could post something else. I was like, let me see if I can, and I could post something else. Like I just post
But
something
you
random,
couldn't put-
and it went through. But when I put Jay-Z and Beyonce at a location, it was weird,
should-
bro.
It's because they got
Yeah, they
like
got some-
So they got
high-profile
some type of
stars
block.
like
It's
that. They
something-
got
it's
that
something
shit
they got
blocked.
I wonder if
Yeah.
you could
Because you're
just
trying
put
to
J
say
and
where
B.
they at.
Yeah, it
I
was
wonder if
not.
you could just put J and B.
No, they got a staff of
Man, bro, I
motherfuckers.
was like, oh, it's something. They got
They
something
got
where.
they got a staff of motherfuckers who would have looked at the picture.
Yeah.
And see, and man, Facebook actually is opening an office in Omaha, and they hiring 200 people in
Oh,
Omaha.
okay.
Yeah.
That's what's
Yeah,
up.
because I know years ago I went to, I'm cool with Will Smith. I'm cool with one of his friends, and we went to a party at his crib. And another one of my friends, he took a picture.
Like, hold on, bro, you cool with Will Smith?
Yeah, well, I'm cool with Charlie Mack, who's good friends with Will. So I'll be.
Cause I seen you was at the premiere. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
I
I'm
was like,
here.
man, this nigga
Well,
chilling.
that's with my homie. That's
Yeah.
So yeah, he took one of my friends who was at the party. We was at Will House. He took a picture. I think it was an election party. I think it was when Obama got elected, and he took a picture. He put it on, and like an hour later, somebody called my friend and was like, "Hey, who's the dude? He got to take that picture down." And so I had to call him. I was like, "Yo, whatever I didn't even know what he posted. He just basically posted, "Hey, man, at the election party at Will House, something like that." But somehow they peeped it, and he had to take. They was on him. They was like, "Tell him to take that picture down."
Feds or something.
But I mean, that's kind of crazy. I can see. I mean, I don't know why they would just be worried about taking a picture down. Well,
I
'cause
think it was
people
at his
still
house.
that.
Yeah, I think it was at. I think Will was saying earlier, like I hate to have people not take, but I really, at his house, he don't.
Yeah. You don't want
pictures
your.
at his house,
I understand that, but I'm just like, damn.
But they got it real quick. And my friend was just about to jump on the plane back to Philly, and I was like, yo, whatever you put up, they say take it aside, I'll take it down.
So I know. Before we go, I noticed like Philly, like we don't have that in the Bay Area. Like it's a lot of, like I mean, we stick together. Like I noticed like Philly comics and Chicago, like y'all really be like.
Yeah.
Like if it's one that y'all all support each other.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
we don't have that in the Bay. It's like
and it's
dog eat dog, nigga. Like,
But I mean, we try to. It's still some, it's still some drama. Like I was telling you earlier, it's still some politics and shit with it. But I mean, anybody move out here? Like I'm like the Philly big brother now. Like I mean, when I came out here, wasn't nobody out here. But now, you know, even when Kev came out here, I didn't even know what Kev had going on. It didn't matter what he had.
He was from Philly.
He showed up out here from North Philly. I was booking Mixed Nuts Comedy Club. I would get him and take him down there. And I would hear from other people that he had this shit. And it was funny. I was like, nigga, I remember he was shooting his pilot. I heard from somebody else that he was shooting this. He had an ABC pilot back in the day.
I remember where Faison lived, right?
Yeah, with Faison.
I remember
Faison
that,
was
yeah.
hilarious in that shit.
Yeah, I remember that.
But I heard somebody, they was like, Kev, your boy shooting a pilot. I was like, what? My boy, what the fuck are you? I was just with him. He ain't mentioned nothing about, nigga, you shooting a pilot? He said, yeah, we down ABC. Come on down there. All right. That's how, he wouldn't say, Kev didn't say nothing. I just would have to hear, I would hear, when he did Soul Plane, I heard him, yeah, you know he doing a movie called Soul Plane. I was like, what?
Dang, so he was just making
movies.
movies.
He doing a movie called Soul Plane? Like, he was just real quiet. Kev was just quiet about his shit. I guess, you know, he just didn't want to, I think it was two things. He didn't want people to ask him for shit. And also, he just didn't want to maybe seem like he was bragging and shit.
Yeah, yeah. I had to do that, like, with the Heart of the City. Like, they was like, you got to promote it. But I was kind of like, man, but you got to.
No, you got to.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like, dang, I don't feel like just.
Yeah.
But I'm tired of putting this flyer. But I would just be like,
No, you got to.
I would just do
You
it
had no
different. I would do it
choice.
different ways. Like I was at the Comedy Union and London Brown was there. I'm like, hey, London, can you give me a shot? He was like, man, check my boy. So I would do it different ways than a flyer or me talking.
Yeah.
And then yesterday I was at the Monday night and I had D-Ray. He gave me a shout out like,
That's
man,
cool.
check my boy G King. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I
that's
just
cool. That's cool.
try to make it seem like I'm popping
Yeah.
more than I am, you know.
No, you popping, man. You popping, man. We appreciate you coming down, man. We
Yeah,
had fun, man.
man.
This
Yeah,
was
yeah,
good,
Bro,
man.
I had a great time, bro, kicking with y'all, man.
This was good, my brother,
And
man.
man, and see how this worked out. I mean, me and G had this. I told him, I said, whenever your shit get ready to
Yeah.
air for the whole, like this past year, since it took a year. I said, nigga, when your shit air, we gonna get you on before to help promote it and then have that shit out there. And this shit is
Yeah.
here forever. So that's the beauty of the podcast.
Yeah.
It's here forever.
Forever.
Yeah, I had fun, man. I like how y'all had it, y'all set up, you know, with the whole, you
Yeah,
know,
we got
involving me.
Yeah,
Some
yeah,
podcasts,
yeah.
you just be talking and you be like,
No,
okay,
we got little shit
it's,
you do,
it's
man.
structured.
We
Yeah,
got,
I
you
like
gotta
it.
have
yeah.
fun, man. We gotta have fun, man. But listen, if you're listening to us, man, we appreciate it, man. Spread the word, spread the word. As you know, man, go to iTunes, subscribe to us, leave a review. If you leave us a dope review, take a screenshot of it, send it. Go to our Instagram page, go to DM us the screenshot, and we will send you a free T-shirt. You know how we do, man.
Hey, and it's a holiday weekend, so for the people who be celebrating, when y'all sitting around barbecuing, celebrating other people's independence, you know, and you get tired of listening to the music, throw on the Dope Dealers podcast. I know y'all know because y'all listening, but you know, introduce us to the rest of the family, friends. Let us hear some shit. Let them hear some shit, and that's we just need that help out there, y'all.
Yes, definitely, man. Shout out to our sponsors, Doman Sheet Movers. Doman
shit.
Sheet Movers, the #1 moving company in San Fernando Valley, man. We also always looking for other sponsors, man. So if you want to come on, we're growing. Please hit us up, man. If you want to become a sponsor on the show, man. We also have a number that you can call.
818-335-2065.
One more time.
818-335-2065.
And if you're booking, we're definitely me, G King, and also
Oh, man.
Tobe Hixx. We are available, so hit us up, man. I'm at Jamal Doman, JamalDoman.
Yeah, Tobe Hixx, TOBEHIXX.
Yeah, definitely hit us up, man, and bring us to whatever your city.
White people, you know, if you're getting ready for your holiday, see, white people already booking their holiday events and shit. Black people do that shit in November. But white people, you know, you're thinking about the holidays, you need comedians, you know, hit us up, check us out. Clean comedy, adult comedy, hey, whatever it is, we cater to you. No event is too
Exactly.
big or too small.
Exactly. In July,
And
go ahead, I'm sorry.
we will travel worldwide.
Yes.
I have went all the way to Korea one time for a one-nighter.
Dang.
That's how we rock, Dope Dealers.
Hey, July 13th, I'm having my 20th year anniversary in LA.
Hey.
July 13th at the J Spot Comedy Club, 8 o'clock, man. Hit me up on Instagram or Twitter at Jamal Doman. And all the ticket information. The tickets are on sale right now, but just $10. Just $10. So I have the link on my Instagram.
Tell your
and Twitter.
relative G King is 2 for 20.
Yeah, it's 2 for 20. Yeah, definitely, man. So get them now, July 13th, man. J Spot Comedy Club is going down, man. We love you guys, man. Shout out to
Hey.
Paul, our engineer.
Dope Dealers.
Peace out.
All right.